Yo, guys, you already know what time it is. Yes, y'all. It's Gusto Reaction time right here on Gusto TV Africa. And I got the one and only Olusheyi AK. Yes, that's him. That's the man right there. Sheyi of Gusto. I saw one comment
of Man United.
Of Man United.
So which comment?
I saw one comment on the other video that we did, the live video with
okay.
Someone said, you and Lala don't jackpot. You can't leave me and Donny Fesky for this
jackpot to
Nigeria.
Jackpot to where? I don't understand. That's why I saw the comment like, for this same Nigeria we did. Hey, now wow. Hey, God. Mukini.
Anyways, guys, you already know today we're here for the one and only ASAKE Ololade, Mr. Money. ASAKE has had like the best year yet. 2022 is that year for ASAKE, like no doubt. I really cannot wait for next year Eddie's Awards. I want to see Artist of the Year, Song of the Year, Breakout of the Year. Can it come? Like, bro, there are a lot of awards that is going to be for next year. Looking at doing the international movement, he's really done well for himself also in that regard. His debut album went far on the Billboard, charting on the Billboard 200. He's also done, tours in a couple of locations, and he's really well sold out the O2 Brixton in a couple of minutes back to back. And he started the UK tour already. The first one at Birmingham. Before we even go to Birmingham, looking at the previous places that ASAKE has gone to, how would you rate the overall performance of ASAKE?
Well, to be honest, ASAKE has really been an amazing guy. Right from time, he's been that guy that I would say that before now, right from the people that knew ASAKE, when he was in OAU, they knew the guy has been that guy who was destined for greatness. ASAKE talked about something, with Native Magazine just some days ago, saying the moment he released Mr. Money, he knew that, okay, you know what, maybe I should still stick around for a while. I will still, be able to make it in this music game. And luckily for him, Olamide came through on Omokwe, and that was how the whole, story changed. This year has been an amazing year for him. In fact, amazing is an understatement. Yeah, this year has been an incredible year for him. This guy has been able to go from 0 to 100. He's been able to sell out shows, sell out millions of copies of his, his singles. Topped all the charts, 19 hits. Someone was counting on Twitter, some hours ago. He's been able to sell out concert venues in the US as well. He's literally moved from an artist who could not sell out, where he lived in Yaba, at the time, to selling out a full capacity in Baltimore, in Maryland, in the US. Like in a year, in 10, 11 months, this guy has moved from a guy who did not have a single song on radio, at the time, to someone who is now regarded as, arguably the biggest artist, Afrobeat artist in Nigeria, at the moment, and of course, arguably the artist of the year in Nigeria. Also on Spotify is the second most listened to artist in sub-Saharan, Africa. Amazing achievement for ASAKE. Amazing achievement. You really have to give it to him. This guy has had 2022. On the chokehold.
I agree with you definitely on that. 100. Looking at the concert, it started the UK run at, and then the first one at Birmingham, which had of dragons back and forth, that's both here and there. First off, I saw pictures and videos actually of the stampede outside the hall before the show started. The people on the queue and was really like what? The crowd was mad. And then there were now talks that ASAKE came in late, the performances were there, he was doing praise and worship, sister boss, a lot of things here and there on the internet. What's your take on ASAKE's performance and the old Birmingham Dragons?
Okay, so the thing is, ASAKE, right from time, I think I don't know if I've tweeted this thing before, but I was discussing with one of my bosses the other day. And she was, she's managed a lot of, artists and, managed the very biggest of artists in Nigeria. And she was talking about, she was talking about how, Nigerian artists, they chase a lot of hits so much that they forget, the art of performing. You understand? To be honest with you, ASAKE is an amazing artist, but I wouldn't say he's a great performer. I wouldn't say he's half, a performer to Chike, for example. You get? I won't say he's half the kind of performer that Adekunle Gold is. You understand? I mean, ASAKE, yes, tries to manage the stage and everything well, but to be honest with you, in terms of performance, I'm going to give him a 2/10. You understand? He is not that guy who can perform. He has hits, but he really cannot perform. And I can say this anywhere. Although, when it comes to performance, hits is talent and everything. Performance is something that you learn. So he can learn it. He can grow, in it and everything. He can be a really good performer, but you have to learn it. P Square, for example, the band, Burna Boy. These guys did not just wake up. Subaba, they didn't just wake up. Even Subaba himself, had to learn, all of this. These guys didn't just wake up and start, performing really good on stage and everything. They had to. It's a craft. They had to learn this whole thing. It's like an internship thing. They had to learn, go to this thing, employed, stage dancers and everything to teach them how to manage their stage, how to dance, how to connect with the crowd and everything. Some people do not just have that kind of performance. Kiss Daniel is another person, as well, who I know should be at a higher level right now in terms of performance, despite all the hit songs. You understand? So what I think is he's got great songs. ASAKE this year has been his year, but in terms of performance, Birmingham also proved that you can be an artist with great hits, and not know how to perform, at least at the moment. You understand? So that's.
And then there were some couple of conversations. ASAKE himself came out to tweet that he apologized for the Birmingham show.
Yeah.
Picked him up late, and that was why he came up late, to the show. Now, is the conversation more about coming late or the poor performance that happened?
Okay, so the thing is, there are two things. He came late. He talked about the fact that it is the organizers. First things first, I think that the organizers should have known from the way the tickets sold out that this venue is not too too big, for us. Maybe there are bigger venues in Birmingham. I don't know, but I think that they should have managed the whole thing, better. You know very well that this thing sold out in minutes. A lot of people will come to this show. You should be ready and prepare the necessary security detail for everyone to have a good time. That's one. Now, number two, still on the promoters. ASAKE said, ASAKE literally carried the blame and threw to the door. Now, the organizers have not come out to deny. So right now, we are going to hold the organizers for it. Because ASAKE has come and say, guys, it's not me. Meet these guys. They picked me up late. I don't know why, for some unknown reasons and everything. So organizer, come and talk why you picked him up late. You get what happened? Were you trying to control the crowd or something? Were you trying to clear the road for him and all of that? So right now, I'm not blaming ASAKE for coming late. I am blaming it on the organizer. Because ASAKE has said, these guys came to pick me late. That was why I was late. Simple as that. There's no, I'm trying to say to my dress, I forgot my passport or my bag like Kiss Daniel. No. You understand? This guy literally said, guys, I was waiting. They picked me up late. That's why I came late. But that aside, you wanted, you as an artist should also try to now placate, the fans by giving them something in that short time that they will remember. I saw a couple of people saying he was singing the Mary Jesus kind of choir thing on stage and all of that. Like maybe he was already down in terms of morale. But as an artist, you cannot. I mean, people paid hundreds of pounds to be at your show. You understand? You have to give them a freaking show. That's the thing. And that's why I tell, Nigerian artists, please, while you work on your branding, while you work on hit, work on performance. Because the essence, of a hit song or having a hit song is to be able to perform it, that hit song, apart from streaming. So when you go to perform, at times, you are performing a hit song, and people are looking at you like, are you sure you're the one who sang this song? You understand? A performance can really bring down the morale of. The truth is, most times when a song is a hit and the performance is whack, it's only the intro that people enjoy. When they say, your body be fine, but people say, hey, that's all. It means if the artist cannot still keep the crowd at a level during the performance, mid-performance, it means the performance is bad and the song is good, but the song is good rather. You understand? So artists have to learn how to perform. Bro, artists have to learn how to perform. But the truth is, like my boss would say, they are busy chasing hits. So I think ASAKE should have compensated the fans yesterday with a great performance, not come late, which of course he has said is not his fault, and then the other performance, it is his fault. That one is not the promoter's fault. The promoters are not going to perform for him. So I feel that artists should learn how to do this, and of course, it's good that he has a lot of other shows, Manchester, London, 2 or 3 days in London. So he has time to look back at this performance and ask himself, could I have done better? Yeah, I need to do better. His team need to look at themselves and say, guys, let's make sure we give these guys an experience, a very, very good experience that they would enjoy and they would share it and savor, for a long time to come. But Nigerian artists, do they really care about that? As long as the bag has been secured, chicken out.
That's what matters. Yeah. You've spoken, so well. You said it all. Guys, join the conversation. ASAKE's Birmingham concert, the drugs, the back and forth, the glass goes. Who is really to be blamed? Is ASAKE at fault for the poor performance, or is it because he's down, or the show should be held accountable for that one? Tell us all of that and more in the comment section. Definitely catch you on the next one. Peace out, guys.
Peace out.